Hey, it's Tim Estrell, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and if you know this channel, know my passion is trucks and SUVs because I love them. Hit subscribe, click the bell, and smash the like button. We're talking about trucks. I got the man himself from Ram, Mike Koval. I have his counterpart in the back, Trevor, who's monitoring a conversation. So, anyways, we're talking trucks. We're in Texas. We're in the 2020 Ram EcoDiesel.
That's right.
This is the new one that came out. So let's talk. Basically, I have a variety of questions for you about the brands and things going on because I know you're in charge of the brand now. But let's talk about this EcoDiesel, what it means to the Ram lineup so far, and kind of the features that stand out to you.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Yep, we're sitting in the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel Edition, and for the first time ever, we are offering the EcoDiesel. As you point out, this is the all-new third-generation Eco, but to be able to offer it in the Rebel is a big win for the brand. It's something that our customers have been asking for quite some time, so we're thrilled to finally be able to bring that into the Rebel model. So you have the great off-road chops that we know what this truck is capable of doing, and now you have the fuel economy to go along with it as well. So we think this is going to be a really, really big package for us as it rolls into the marketplace later this quarter.
Yeah, and if you're looking for driving impressions, I'll link those above. I have a video in that series. That's not this video. Stay with me here. So I want to talk about a couple things. Is number one, looking at the marketplace, you guys are on fire. I mean, it is incredible to look at the sales and the growth is getting. What do you think that Ram gets that other brands aren't seeing right now?
That's a great question. And you know, at Ram Trucks, that's all we do. And we talk to truck customers in the greater Austin area, across Texas, and all around the country, frankly. And we've listened to them. And we've made those investments not only on the exterior with our styling, but also on the interior. And that's really what I think is critical in this generation, the all-new Ram 1500. It's America's most awarded half-ton pickup, and there's a reason for that. The attention to detail in these products are second to none. Luxury and technology with standards higher than most luxury brands. 12-inch touchscreen has been a game changer for us. We're bringing people into the brand, frankly, that may have never considered us before, for features and benefits like the 12-inch touchscreen radio.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. As you guys have been blowing up in sales so far, how is capacity in the plant doing? I mean, do you still have more capacity to grow even larger, or are you starting to run into some issues?
That's a really good question. We do have 3 assembly plants that build trucks. So we have 2 in Michigan, of course, at Sterling Heights Assembly, Warren Truck, and also Saltillo as well down in Mexico. So right now the sales are, like you said, are running red hot, and capacity is pretty well full.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not going to all of a sudden decide to make another 50% increase in sales.
Yeah, that's interesting. We have some remixing we can do at particularly at Saltillo. So, but we're constantly monitoring the demand, and we can flex between other markets as well because we also service the fleet market. So we can flex back and forth. And as you know, as we'll see what happens with the market as we transition to 2020. But that's really, you know, that's my role. That's my job, is to ensure there's enough demand to keep those plants running at full capacity. And
sure.
Fortunately, we've been on a pretty good roll.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing that always is a kind of Achilles heel with Ram pickups is quality. There's always been an ongoing issue with the reputation and quality. Well, what do you tell your neighbors? What do you tell your friends? What do you tell your customers about Ram truck quality?
Well, the first thing that I tell everybody is to come drive. It's really important to get folks into these trucks. The all new Ram 1500. Again, it just the touch, the feel, the smell, the drivability. But when it comes to quality, we've made leaps and bounds in terms of progress over the course of time. This is an all-new truck, and I have to remind them of that. But we just most recently won a top safety pick plus, actually, first light-duty pickup to win a top safety pick plus award. And I think that we're being recognized for that. Mortar Trend Truck of the Year, most awarded truck of the year. So all of those things kind of over time play into that and start to rebuild any of that perception of poor quality. But it's really critical that we get in and we test drive them, and they see for themselves what an incredible product this is.
And I want to get back to something we talked about, the EcoDiesel, about mile per gallon and such. I mean, you're a truck guy, I'm a truck guy. My 62 gets like 10 miles a gallon downhill with a stiff breeze, and so, I mean, we're coming from a group of customers who are used to getting mid-teen fuel economy, and now we're talking 30s or highway, we're talking combined four-wheel drive in the mid-20s. So do you think that as fuel prices will eventually increase, as things will change, do you think we'll see that movement back to cars? Do you think it's just going to be, we've improved the fuel economy so much in trucks that we're not going to see that?
It's a great question. It's incredible because you're absolutely right. 32 miles per gallon on a highway in a full-size truck is unthinkable and extremely competitive in this segment. And maybe most importantly for us, 29 miles per gallon in the 4x4 version, which is unsurpassed. And that's where more than 80% of the marketplace transacts is in, the 4x4. But how about the range as well? On a full tank of gas, more than 1,000 miles of range, and that you could drive across the entire state of Texas. And there isn't another vehicle in this country that can do that without filling up. But we know that truck buyers, they need to haul, they need to tow, whether it's for work or for play, and they want to get to where they're going with the fewest number of stops possible, and that's what the new EcoDiesel will do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, toughest question for you. I know the TRX has been approved for production. It was in one of the statements going on. Is that all that we have news for that? I mean, there's a lot of excitement about this new TRX. Yeah,
so you're absolutely right. But publicly, we've stated that it is in the plan for next year. There's going to be a lot of excitement about that when it comes to market for sure. So
yeah, I mean, because it's got a cool name, it's going to sound badass, and
it's going to it's
pretty much going to destroy your wildest imaginations.
It's we're very excited about the things we're looking at.
Yeah, you have much going on. I do want to ask. I just thought another thing. Fleets. I've been hearing a lot with the Ram ProMaster van is really doing well, and it's something that's not really talked about very much.
No, it isn't, and I appreciate you bringing that up. We're talking about light duty pickup trucks and heavy duty pickup trucks, and of course that's the heart of the market for us. But not to be forgotten, we have an entire commercial division as well. Not only in the large van, we also have the ProMaster City in the small van segment, and of course we have the chassis cabs, 35 through 5500 as well. But specifically to your point on ProMaster large van, the segment is just blowing up, and I think it's sort of the advent of Amazon and Walmart and these last mile delivery services. So we're very bullish about the large van segment going forward. We really are. In fact, here's another plant that we can't build enough of these things, not only for the fleet side but also for the retail channel as well. So we are absolutely verge of breaking our supply chain, trying to get more ProMaster large vans. The demand is absolutely through the roof, and we have a fantastic offering as well.
Yeah, it's really phenomenal right now. If you haven't driven the van, if you haven't been in the van, my brother and I were actually talking about this, and to me, the van's replacing the midsize pickup. Because you can get the ProMaster City, you can get the capability, it's like a basic covered truck.
Right.
Entry, exit's phenomenal, open the door, just climb right in.
That's right.
And it tows what you want to tow, it has a payload, you're fine with that. And
front wheel drive. Most interior room, ease of ingress and egress, like you said. Those things mean people. These are their work vehicles. They need them to do the things they need them to do, and we feel like we've checked a lot of those boxes with ProMaster.
Yeah, and the price point's fantastic too.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't checked those out, make sure you check this out. I recently, a couple years ago, I built a fire pit with a ProMaster van.
You built a fire pit with a...
I went to Menards, loaded it up, took it to my house.
Check.
And, yeah. I didn't build the fire pit with the
I wasn't sure where you were going with that one.
Yeah, I didn't have any, no drinks to be consumed so far. But hey, for more Pickup Truck Plus SUV news, make sure you find us on pickuptrucktalk.com. Those three words work again. Guess what? Pickup Truck Talk. I made it really simple for you guys because I know who we are. Pickup Truck Talk on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You're going to find us there. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.